arms around. How wise is this to get in the monster's face?
Oh, she's just putting that finger right in his face and chastising him, and I can't hear what's being said. Oh, she just put a smack right there on the face of the Monster Abyss, and look at him. It's almost like he's grinning. If he can grin.
Wait a minute.
Oh, black hole slam on Raisa Saeed.
Oh, Jim Cornette can't be happy about that. The boss of TNA Management. He's not here tonight in Houston, Texas for Victory Road, but you know he's going to get the memo about that black hole slam.
But I tell you what, I like what he did, because let's face it, Raisa Saeed and Awesome Kong was going to maybe permanently injure Taylor Wilde, maybe permanently ruin her career, and the Monster Abyss, and like you said, in this pattern that he's showing, came out just in time to rescue the TNA Knockout Champion.
Abyss again to the rescue. Here's part 3 of Booker T's homecoming.
Thank you. I want to welcome you to one of my establishments here in Houston, Texas. One of my businesses in the Booker T enterprise. This is called Sharmel's.
He's a great businessman, really a pillar, strong pillar in the community.
Remember what we talked about, right?
Yeah.
Make sure the food portions are much smaller. Make sure you water down all the booze.
And as long as I show up to work every day, and I mean every day, there's no problem.
We need to make all the money we can tonight, all right?
Okay.
Sharmel's is coming up.
All right.
When Sharmel come up, you gonna come up, all right?
Great, man.
It's gonna be a great night. But you know, it's not just Sharmel's. You know, it's the car washes. You know, it's the properties, the car lots. You know, Booker T is a business in itself. Booker T is a brand. And do you know what the TNA World title will mean to that brand? Do you?
Baby, they didn't put the apples in my salad.
You kidding me? Excuse me.
And we are showing you the inside of Space Center Houston, the museum at NASA's Johnson Space Center, the control room of the Apollo missions, the huge Saturn V rocket which was used to launch the Apollo missions to the moon, all a part of Space City, USA. Up next, Ultimate X.
The 2008 World X Cup has come down to the ultimate test in TNA, the Ultimate X. Which team will walk away with the World X Cup?
back today. Don West back at ringside here at Victory Road in Houston, Texas. The structure, Don, being put into place because up next, the No Limits Ultimate X match is back.
I mean, think about it. It is the end. I mean, right here. This is round 4. 4 points to the winner of Ultimate X. Think about the situation that we've got in this Ultimate X. Kaz, we know, will be going for Team TNA. Something that he's done before. He's got a nice lead, a nice cushion. You got to wonder about the confidence going in. He's got to have it because it's something he's very familiar with.
Maybe most importantly, it is that experience edge for Kaz, because quite honestly, he is the only one of the 4 competitors who's been there before, who's been in Ultimate X. On that note, let's take a quick review of the standings as we head into the final match. And as we take a look at that graphic, you will see that all 4 teams are alive heading into this 4th and final round. Simply put, Don, let's make it simple for everybody. Win Ultimate X, you get 4 points, and you will end up winning the 2008 World X Cup.
How important was it for Team International to get at least 1 point? That keeps them at 3. That keeps them eligible to win the World X Cup. Team Japan, we talked about what Masato Yoshino did by able to survive and get the 2 points. Japan with 4 points is right there. Mexico, they had built their lead early, so they're still in this. So even though TNA has this nice lead, it's not locked up by any means.
TNA so successful, Don, in the past when it comes to the World X Cup competition. But in my mind, when you look at the caliber of talent, the caliber of athletes here in 2008, it's the greatest X Division grouping ever when it comes to a TNA X Cup event that we've ever had.
Think about it, too. I mean, the Ultimate X is one of those situations where athletes dream about it. They've seen it here on TNA, they've seen it on pay-per-views. They've always thought about what they're going to do if they ever get the opportunity to climb those ropes above the ring, and they've been planning it. No, they've not done it before, but in their minds, they've got an idea of what they're going to do.
You've got to fight off your 3 opponents. You've got to make your way across that steel cable so high above the ring, and right where those cables meet, right where that red X hangs down, that's where you've got to position yourself where you can unlatch that X, take it down, and win the match. Pick up 4 points, and tonight, you'll become the winners of the World X Cup.
It's about opportunity, and when you have it, when you realize that your opponents are outside of that ring and you're in there alone, you've got to climb, you've got to get on those ropes, and you've got to get across there fast, because once you're caught up there, you're stuck. Cool. Long fall, hard landing.
It's really going to be interesting to see Kazarian's experience, Kaz's opportunity here. He's been there before. The opponents, yes, the 3 men, their first time ever in Ultimate X. Will they be prepared for a match like this? And it is time, because it's up next here at Victory Road, where we will close out World X Cup 2008. Importantly, 4 points at stake. It's the return of the No Limits Ultimate X. Round 4.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the 4th round, final contest in the World X Cup and Ultimate X match. Since all 4 teams are still in contention, the man who captures the hanging X will win the 2008 World X Cup for him and his team. Introducing first, representing New Japan, Naruki Doi.
From the Dragon Gate promotion, representing Team Japan, it's Naruki Doi. Interesting combination that he brings. Sure, he's got the speed, but at the same time, he may have the muscle to be successful.
You need the strength.
Representing Team Mexico, Volador Jr.
Second-generation competitor making his debut here in the 2008 World X Cup. The 8-year pro from the CMLL promotion in Mexico City. It's Volador Jr.
Representing Team International, Daivari.
When it comes to the 3 competitors who've never been in Ultimate X, I look at Naruki Doi, I look at Volador Jr.